you guys are doing it.
I can't remember it all at
You're
once.
live.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. That's the one that's a bit behind. Here we go.
Now, do we have to take the volume thing off?
Yeah.
You guys are doing it.
Oh, that's behind.
Hello, sorry, we're just having a few troubles with getting our internet connection working this morning. We can see you've all been hopping on there and saying hello, so hello to you all.
That's the one that's a bit behind.
And I can see you saying hello to each other.
And Harmon seems to have just
Now, do we have to take the volume thing off?
the emojis and everything.
Yes, Harmon, I loved your Friday emojis or clip that you sent. Hello, sorry, we're just having a few troubles with getting our internet connection working this morning. We can see you've all been hopping on there and saying hello, so hello to you.
No, it's no, that's not.
And I can see you saying hello to each other.
And Harmon seems to have.
Now, do we have to
No, we normally see.
Sorry, guys, we still have a bit of.
Yes, Harmon, I loved your Friday emojis or clip that you sent. Hello, sorry, we're just having a few troubles with getting our internet connection working this morning. We can see you've all been hopping on there and saying hello, so hello to you.
No, it's no, that's not.
And I can see you saying hello to each other.
And Harmon seems to have.
So now, do we have to
No, we.
like that?
Got it. All right. Well, good. We think we've got it right. We're very tech savvy here, guys.
We're getting worse, not better.
I think we had too many windows open.
Yeah.
So you might have seen that. It might replay a couple of times. So hopefully it won't look too bad.
We'll
All
get
right.
there in the end.
So let's see who we've got on. We've got Harmon, we've got Ashaya, we've got Safira, we've got Jessica,
And is that
and Jasmine's there,
Nicole?
and Nicole.
Oh, yes, the Vivian.
Yeah, and I think that's about it at the moment. So if anyone else is out there, they can log in and say hello. Max is there. So Jasmine and Max. All right, so how are we going this week? Hopefully you have had an easier time because you're familiar with the routine and how things have been set out. Does anyone have any questions about the work they've done this week? Hi, Max.
Oh, the good news is they said on the news earlier that you can all definitely come back to school on Monday the 25th. Yay! Only one more week of working at home, everyone. That's one more. Oh, hi, Sabrina.
I liked your
Yes,
message
Mum.
too this morning, Sabrina.
My favourite bit of the week was when I saw the Welcome to Thor's Day. I liked that cartoon. That was the best one of the week, I think.
How about you type in and let us know what your favourite thing about learning at home is. We'd love to hear what you've enjoyed. Maybe you can tell us what the worst thing is about learning at home. We'd like to hear your thoughts. What do we do for maths? Someone's asking, what do we do for maths? That's someone on Jasmine. Today, if you're asking about today, Jasmine, you have just the warm-up activities to do. So you got the 11 times multiplication sheet, division sheet, and then a multiplication game with a dice for today.
And then you can finish off any other activities you haven't done through the week with your maths as well, guys. Use this time as catch-up if you finish those warm-ups quickly.
So, Jasmine, if I didn't answer your question, just type in a specific question about the maths, and then we'll be able to help you. English.
Does that mean you enjoyed English? Guys, remember also, can you put things into a sentence to make it easier for us? Is it what you enjoyed about English, or was it something that you're having trouble with English? But I think Isma's might be that she enjoyed English this week, because I know through an email she said that she was really enjoying the English this week. It's been fun doing I know the kids here have enjoyed doing the front page of their newspaper. There were some great ideas came through when they could make up their own news story and some alliteration in their headlines, so that was great.
Yeah, I'm sure they enjoyed doing that bit of the art to go with the headlines and the newspaper title page. How did we go with the Thursday poster that you had to make? The best thing about online school is the math, and the worst thing is the internet.
Yes.
Yes, we have been not happy with the internet at times because so many schools are sending out work in emails. Our emails have been very slow here.
Yes, the computers. Everything that we're doing on the computer at school is slower than usual. As we said, one more week. Just one more week.
And I'm glad that you're enjoying the maths. That's great because it's getting us ready for the next week, which is more number fact work using our factors.
Hi, Michael. How you going, Michael?
So is anyone else going to write us a sentence and tell us what they think the best thing about learning at home has been and what the worst thing about learning at home has been? Harmon, what's the best thing you think you've done at home, and maybe what's the least favourite activity that you've had to do for learning at home?
Or maybe you could tell us what you're looking forward to the most about coming back to school.
I think we're on a bit of a delay.
Yes.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max. Yeah.
Max, type us a sentence and tell us what you liked the most about learning at home. Maybe some of you have been watching the TV shows that are connected with the education department and learning at home. There's been some reading and coding. Did anybody watch the Eureka Stockade one that was on Wednesday? Here's Harmon's answer. Best thing about online learning is that I can work whenever I want. Exactly. But the worst thing is the internet doing this.
Yeah. I had that on my computer this morning. I was very frustrated. The worst thing was not seeing my friends.
Oh, lots of people are saying that, aren't they?
Not long to go now.
Yeah, I know lots of people have been saying, how can we talk to our friends and things? So I know that's one of the things you're going to look forward to.
Oh, Max says the best thing is playing outside at lunch. That's what he misses. With his friends, I suppose. That's true.
I think the best thing about us learning at home, the thing that I've enjoyed most is the emails. It's been a lot of fun receiving the emails, so I'll probably miss that once we go back to school. Not sort of opening up the emails and seeing exciting facts or jokes or just a hello, how are you going, Mrs. Gillies, or a little emoji. That's been a pleasant part of our days, opening those up and seeing the lovely little messages that people are doing. So what have you done to your arm, Michael?
Yeah.
Is it too much writing from all the activities that you've had to do? Well, you didn't fall off the football, did you? I shouldn't make that joke. You might have.
We'll wait and see what he said.
Nicole's saying that she's looking forward to coming back to seeing all of her friends.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, you won't know yourselves when you come back to school. All the preps and grade ones have been back this week, and their teachers said that they are very tired today because it's been a long time since you've all been at school for 5 days. So you'll have to make sure. You should start next week getting up. Maybe you need to get up a little bit earlier. Who's been having sleep-ins at home? I know my children were sleeping in.
Oh, glass. You must have cut it on glass. Oh. That's no good. Have you got any stitches, Michael?
Big bandage.
And the best thing is playing and the jokes that Mrs. Gilly sends out.
I'll pay you later, Jasmine. No worries, sweetie.
Oh, she's been entertaining us with the jokes too, children.
We had some good ones in class the other day when we were doing the literacy activities when they had to, for the jokes to get Toothless to do the training. So one I remembered, I think that was from Harmon, was why did the chicken cross the playground?
Don't know.
To get to the other slide. I think that was Harmon. It was either Harmon or Jasmine. I can't remember.
Oh, that was Jack.
Oh, it was Jack. Sorry, Jack.
So get to the other.
Well, actually, I think someone emailed me to say they didn't understand the joke today. What was today's
joke?
I can't remember.
Oh, it was why did the bear take the ruler to bed? to see how long he sleeps.
Misha knows. Good
And the
job.
long being because it's a ruler. You measure how long
The
something
length
is.
of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it wasn't a very
Not
good
the-
one today.
not the time. That's all right. Well, between Mrs. Gillies and Mr. Moore, you've been getting lots of jokes. If you haven't watched Mr. Moore's PE on the farm this week yet, you have to see what this week's joke is at the very end.
He actually reminded me of Russell Coight. There's a comedian, is it not Tim Robbins, what's his? One of the comedians does a character of Glenn Robbins does a character of Russell Coight, and he reminds me of Mr. Moore on the farm with Russell Coight. So we'll have to show you videos when we come back.
Oh, I like this. So Sophia has said the best thing is that I finish my work and I can get free time. The worst thing is that we're still having to get up early. Okay, not everyone's having a sleep in.
Oh, Sophia is right on the ball. Every morning she's up. She sends an email to say she's working. There's a couple of people that have been, starting early, and I think, wow, well done.
Oh, that's right. Jasmine's telling us that Harmon's was, why did Darth Vader cross the road? Because he wanted to get to the dark side.
Oh, Harmon.
Well,
They're
Mr.
good.
Fisher would like that. Any
Yeah.
Star Wars joke
Yeah.
is definitely a Mr. Fisher joke.
We did like the here at school today. We did like the picture that goes on the roll this morning. We thought that was pretty fun with the little
the
boys.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, and the little boy sitting back with his hands behind his head, going, "Yay, it's Friday!"
Oh, is anybody doing anything special on the weekend now that we can travel a little further and have some people over? Maybe you might be going for a drive to go for a walk with your family, something you haven't done for a long time, perhaps. I know Mrs. Innes's sister, who is a teacher, she lives in Toowoomba, and I haven't seen her for 5 months, and I get to see her tomorrow. She's coming down to have lunch with me.
She'd be fairly cold up at Toowoomba at the moment too, wouldn't she, having the fireplace on?
Yes, they do. So we FaceTime for Mother's Day and they all had jumpers on and we said, oh, it's too hot here for jumpers in the middle of the day. Oh, Max.
Max is saying hi to everyone.
What's it?
Oh, is that the third one in the series?
Yeah.
Oh,
Marvel.
yes. So Nicole's watching Marvel. Yes, I have watched that movie, yes.
I actually haven't watched any Marvel.
Well,
I have to go back to the start to see what the story was for the Endgame one.
So no one's got any more questions or anything they want to talk about? Yeah, that's all right. They're just watching.
well.
All right, shall
Just
we?
trying to think what other important things we have to.
Now listen, when
Oh,
you come back, it's
sorry.
my birthday on Wednesday. Will you be at school that day, Max? I can't remember if you're at school on a Wednesday. And what are we doing? Oh, that's a good question. What are we doing at school? Well, our day, it's so for this. Oops, there's a loud noise. This week, Mrs. Gillies teaches in the morning the English, and then after morning tea, Mrs. Waring has been teaching maths, and then after lunch, I come in and I teach the other subjects because remember it's different every day. And then when we're not on class, I'm in the office doing some work, and Mrs. Gillies and Mrs. Waring are busy marking work and getting everything ready for when everyone comes back. So our days are pretty busy, but the good thing is we all get to go home almost straight after the bell goes at 3 o'clock. So that's good.
Someone's asking if we miss you all, and we do really. It seems really quiet without everyone here, and I know those children who are working at home are missing their friends and all the different fun things that they get to do at school.
No, Sophia, it's not my birthday on Tuesday. It's Max's on Wednesday. Max was telling us it's his birthday on Wednesday.
And then Nicole was saying that it's her birthday on Sunday, the day before she comes back to school.
Oh, that's a good
So
present.
it was like, happy birthday.
What am I doing this afternoon at school? Jasmine, we're doing geography at school. That's what we're doing after lunch.
And Jasmine, if you didn't take your geography home, just send an email through and I'll email it to you because the children at home are doing a different thing, I think.
Yeah. Oh, look, Harmon's on it. Good job, Harmon. Is there a lot of people there? No, not really. No.
We don't have more than one class
Yeah.
at the moment because we don't have enough children to make the other classes.
Yeah, it's less than one class.
And we have children who come some days because their parents are working and then they're not here other days. So it changes every day on who's here and how many we have.
Like Saphira's. Oh, are we happy that we aren't there to make noise? No, we miss your noise, Saphira. Just kidding.
No, we do. The grade ones and preps, as I said, came back this week and their teachers are very happy that they're all back. So we can't wait till everyone's back and it's almost back to normal then.
Lots of work to get stuck into we have.
Yes, come back. Have a good sleep the last weekend because you'll be very busy. Lots of work. I know you don't want to hear that, but we will have lots of work to do.
And try and remember to bring your book packs and all of your equipment because some of the kids, when they've been coming one day a week maybe, they forget their pencil case and their scissors and glue and all that type of thing. Headphones will need to come back. Your How to Train Your Dragon book will need to come back. But we'll remind you of all that next Friday.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make a little checklist in our emails. Make sure these things are in your bag before you come to school on that Monday.
And no doubt the school will send out another letter to let you know how the arrangements will be for that week you come back.
Whoa, Isma, new iPad. Woo! That's exciting stuff. That would have made doing some work at home a lot easier.
Yeah, OneNote looks good on the iPad, doesn't it?
It does. Actually, Grace came in before I've seen what she said. Well, we might say goodbye, and we've still got next Friday.
Yeah. Mrs. Innes won't let you come back on Monday. Not last week. We've got one more week.
Yes, I made a mistake. But we'll see you all next Friday so we can remind you of lots of things and see how your last week of at-home learning went.
We hope you have a really lovely weekend. Enjoy the nice weather.
So Nicole's watched the whole series of How to Train Your Dragon.
We were saying how much Toothless was acting like a small toddler in some of his behaviour, so it's different to the movie, isn't it? So, all right, guys, you stay safe and have a great weekend.
See, Jessica. Hi, and hello and goodbye, Jessica. Nice to know you were there listening.
And have a lot of fun next week with all of the units as well. Some more great lessons next week.
Harmon got a new scooter too.
Oh, you'll be able to
Congratulations.
zip around that on the weekend then, won't you?
Michael, look after your arm then as well, buddy. Okay? And keep up the facts, Nicole. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.
Yeah.